Alright, so we are seeing another explosive move, and it looks like the SPY is looking for its all-time high, which is its next technical resistance point. Many of the stocks that are on our radar are performing very well too, and we don't have any technical evidence pointing to a top or a reversal signal yet. So let's see what to expect next in this video. If you have never seen me before, well, my name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. I'm a trader and I share my thoughts here on this channel on a daily basis. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. Now, as we can see here, SPY is materializing a very good and important bullish reaction because we are not only breaking yesterday's high, but we are also triggering yesterday's bullish pattern, which is a hammer candlestick pattern. It is a big one, yes, I know, but according to Thomas Bukowski's studies, a hammer candlestick pattern works as a bullish reversal pattern roughly 60% of the time. So just check out his website, thepatternSite.com, for more information. Either way, it is a quite reliable pattern, statistically speaking. Therefore, SPY is supposed to seek its next resistance level, which is around the all-time high area, $565. The QQQ is also materializing a very important bullish reaction, trading above the 21-day EMA over here, leaving the 21-day EMA behind, the exponential moving average over here, seeking our next resistance level, $484. Now, Nvidia, just like SPY, just like the QQQ, is trading above the 21-day EMA. It is breaking yesterday's high. Here in this case, Nvidia is seeking the $131, the previous top level over here. So far, is there any top signal, any bearish reaction on SPY, QQQ, Nvidia suggesting a possible top or a possible reversal ahead? No, there is not a single top signal around. If we see one, okay, maybe we're gonna see pullback next. But as far as I know, as far as I'm aware, Nvidia could easily correct all the way down to the 21-hour EMA over here, and still would maintain the short and mid-term bullish bias over here, meaning it would maintain the uptrend on the hourly and daily chart alike. Therefore, so far, even if we see a correction, a short-term correction would be totally normal, expected. It is not going to be enough to ruin this bullish outlook for Nvidia. What's more, when we take a look at the weekly chart over here, Nvidia is making a very impressive reaction on the weekly chart right above the 21-week EMA. And this candlestick pattern over here has also a name. It is called above the stomach candlestick pattern, which is a quite reliable bullish reversal candle structure as well. Therefore, if Nvidia materializes this candlestick chart pattern, this candlestick pattern over here, it could also trigger another bullish chart pattern known as bullish pivot point by making a higher high, higher low. Therefore, by materializing this rally on the daily chart all the way up to the $133, Nvidia would face a very important challenging point, a quite dangerous turning point, because by breaking the 131, it is going to trigger a bullish pivot point on the weekly chart, and this is going to lead I'm so sorry. I'm still a little bit sick, all right, as you can tell from my voice. But as far as I know, by triggering this bullish pivot point, we could easily seek a new all-time high. We could easily break the previous all-time high around 140 over here and seek higher levels, because this is Nvidia's trend. We are still in a bull trend. We are still making higher highs, higher lows. We are still trading above the 21-week EMA over here. So the long-term trend is still bullish. We don't see any meaningful bearish reversal chart structure over here suggesting that it is gonna frustrate this long-term bullish outlook. Therefore, we gotta pay extra attention to the 131 resistance level. All right, now regarding Tesla, If you ask me, Tesla is on the verge of materializing, of making an upwards breakout of this ascending triangle. The main resistance level is $233 up here, which is a quite annoying resistance level, alright? It was a previous support level over here on this candlestick, but it has been acting as a resistance level multiple times, right? Multiple times here, a few times here again, and maybe it is gonna work as a resistance level for us again this week, all right? Therefore, it is extremely important for Tesla to make an upwards breakout of this resistance level in order to resume the bullish trend over here on the daily chart. In this case, our first technical target will be the 245 to close this gap. But if you ask me, the weekly chart shows a more relevant resistance level, 265, the previous top level from December last year, previous top level from July this year, a future resistance level for us again. Therefore, let's see how Tesla is going to behave after, if we see a breakout of this resistance level, $233. Nathan, you are describing many bullish scenarios over here, but what it takes for Tesla and the other stocks to materialize a bearish scenario that could potentially frustrate your reading over here? Well, in Tesla's case over here, it gotta lose this purple trend line, all right? The first thing, it simply has to break it, because as long as we stay above this support level, it is not gonna materialize any bearish reaction. Nvidia is harder, just like the QQQ, because we don't see any meaningful bearish reaction yet. But if we see any known bearish top signal, okay, we should be alert. We should stay alert, because it could bring a sharper correction ahead. And on SPY, if we see a top signal below the all-time high again, all right, because we saw many top signals over here, and if we see more top signals after this bullish rally, well, SPY is going to face a very problematic situation. It could even trigger a sharper correction on the weekly chart, frustrating this bullish outlook and seek the $524 again. So we gotta be extremely careful around the all-time high area on the indices. On the SPY, and we gotta watch out for possible top signals on QQQ and Nvidia, while Tesla has to stay above this purple trend line. All right, now AMD is a curious one because it has plenty of upside potential. If you ask me, we are gonna seek the previous top level, $162, so it has more 7% to go. But if we see any top signal, just like on Nvidia, just like on the QQQ, any top signal over here could materialize a sharper correction ahead. But as long as we stay above our main support levels, great. The bullish momentum will remain valid. Now, if you ask me, oh, Nathan, there is more 7% upside potential to its next resistance level. What about a long-term reading? Because long-term speaking, AMD is looking very, very good. We see a bullish reaction over here on the weekly chart. By breaking the 21-week EMA, we could easily gain momentum enough to break the previous top level, triggering a bullish pivot point on the weekly chart. And that's gonna be the first bullish pivot point since last year, April last year, all right? Therefore, this is gonna be a very important bullish reversal chart structure for AMD. Therefore, we gotta watch out for the previous top level, 162. That's a major bullish pivot point. Of course, personally speaking, I don't like to buy breakouts like this, all right, long-term breakouts, because I'm a swing trader. But to me, a very good, perfect buy was here around the 61.8% retracement, around 137. And I did share this buy signal on our Telegram channel, by the way. So if you want to stay on top of our trades, find out which stocks are on my personal radar and the strategies I use to make consistent profits, well, then just join the 5% project. You can test my service for free and learn in practice and in real time with us. The time it takes for me to scan the market for you, finding the best out there, well, trust me, is worth it. So just take a look at my website and test my service for free. Link in the video's description. Palantir is also very interesting, but if you ask me, this one, it could easily trigger a pullback to the $33 or maybe even to the 21-day EMA down here and still would maintain the bullish bias. Any pullback to these support levels could be just another buying opportunity. Is Palantir a good buy right now? No, not yet, because the risk-reward ratio is not that good. But it could be if we see a pullback. But it is looking very good. It is looking very bullish. Palantir has everything to retest the all-time high again. But for swing trading purposes, I believe a pullback would be better. For long-term speaking, well, long-term speaking, Palantir looks very, very good right now at this moment. But let's watch out for a possible correction ahead. Super microcomputer is also bouncing nicely over here. If you ask me, it is going to retest the 21-day EMA or maybe even close this gap over here. This one also triggered a buy according to my trading style, all right? A buy down here, but it is looking very good on the weekly chart as well, because by performing a bullish candlestick structure over here, we could trigger a sharper bounce to the 21-week EMA. So either way, the bullish outlook over here is very, very powerful. ARM Holdings is on the verge of breaking this bullish pivot point, which is also seen on the weekly chart over here. This is what we could see on AMD next, all right? A possible breakout of a bullish pivot point, suggesting more upside for us, retesting the all-time high next. But if you ask me, since ARM Holdings did such a powerful bullish candlestick pattern yesterday, we could see a short-term pullback ahead, but this is not gonna be enough to ruin the bullish thesis over here. Broadcom looking insanely bullish, making a very strong bullish reaction after retesting this purple trend line over here, connecting the previous bottom levels since October last year. If you ask me, Broadcom is going to retest the all-time high next, but first, it will face a very problematic resistance level around 172. Micron is also looking very interesting. I'm quite optimistic on this one, but it is making a very erratic movement over here, all right? So we gotta see for more stabilization before calling a bottom signal over here right now, all right? It is looking quite unstable, but if we see a crystal clear bottom signal materialized, it could trigger a very nice bullish rally ahead, closing this gap, potentially retesting the previous top level around $111. And if you're still watching this video, well, subscribe to this channel, because I'm here every single day delivering daily analysis like this, all right? So consider subscribing, click the like button to support me, and join the 5% project for free. Just take a look at my website, link in the description. Thank you for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.